So if you can see right here, I have a very pretty look, and today we're going to create this look using a Wet n Wild and Kuromi collection. I'm very excited for this. So I have right here this eyeshadow palette and these two lips here. So with this collection, you actually have two characters. The other one is my melody. So when I first saw this collection, I thought that Wet n Wild make a collaboration with Hello Kitty because the other character looks like Hello Kitty, but it is not Hello Kitty, it is kuromi. I really hope I pronounced that right. So I ended up buying this character because the other character eyeshadow has been sold out, or I don't know if the other character don't even have eyeshadow, because what I see on the store, I already see this eyeshadow palette and other character blush palette. I don't buy a blush palette because the one shade just blush and the other just highlighter, so I don't want to waste my money on those things because it doesn't look very pretty. It's just a waste of money buying things that you don't want to use or the thing that you already have. So with this eyeshadow palette, when I first saw this, I was like, I need to get this immediately because of the black shade and the iridescent shade right here, and the one with the iridescent shade that has black on it. It is so pretty, and when I look at this palette, I was like, I can do a lot with this palette. It's not like other palette that I have that I barely can do 2 or 3 looks. This one, just by looking at it, I can see that I can do a lot of eye look with it because I have 4 different matte shades. This one you have purple, you have brown, you have yellow and black. The black one was the exciting one because it is so black. It's not the blackest black that I found, but it is a very good black for a drugstore eyeshadow. Other color was pretty, but it's not that exciting as the black shade and the iridescent shade because it's very basic and I already saw that shadow a lot. So now let's talk about the lipstick. So this liquid lipstick is very eye-catching. The packaging looks really good. I really love this packaging. The packaging was really good. Just by looking at this stick, I immediately want to grab this. Not this one though, but this one. I don't own the purple shade like this before, so when I look at this, I was like, that looks really good. If you can see this, the purple came up a little different. It's a little blue and dark here rather than here. It's a little bit pink. So the other was lip gloss. It is a iridescent lip gloss. So when I look at this, I'm not very surprised by this, but I just bought this because for the sake of this video, and I really want to have a full set. Really not a full set because I don't buy a blush palette, but I really want a full collection. I'm also a type of person that don't like a lip gloss like this, but it still look pretty. You can see I'm wearing it right now. It still look pretty good. Plus, I already have a lip gloss. It is Mary Kay lip gloss. You immediately can tell a difference between these two because this one has a lot more glitter. But I can tell you that this one and this one, I already chose this one because this one a lot more expensive. This one liking the price. The price is very good. But Wet n Wild makeup has a good price and a good quality. That's what all people want when you look at makeup: low price, high quality. That was the first thing you want to look up for makeup. So let's create this makeup look. First step, I'm going to start with some primer. For primer, I'm using Catrice Cosmetic Matte Finish Prime and Fine Anti-Shine Fixing Spray. And then I'm just gonna dab this with my finger. I'm going to start with eye first. For eye, I want to zoom you guys in. So I'm just going to start with some brow. For brow, I'm going to use Wet n Wild Relatable Brow Pencil in color medium brown. I'm just going to brush my brow. So I'm just going to brush my brow with some spoolie first. Brow pencil. I always start my brow at front. And then brush. You can see there I have a little spot, so it's going to come. So it's going to go onto there. It's okay if your brow looks a little bit out of frame because we're gonna use concealer after this. So for concealer, I'm just gonna use my Rimmel London Match Perfect concealer, and I'm going to be using Colourpop E4 brush. And apply this on your eyelid to have one solid color, because we don't want the redness peeking through. I have a little bit of discoloration here, so now you can't see those anymore. On the front of my brow, I don't know what happened there, but it looked a little messy there, and I ending up erase a little bit of my brow that I already draw with the concealer, so then draw back the brow there. So now I want to set the concealer on my eyelid using setting powder. I'm just using Peri Pera setting powder. Okay, I'm using the eyeshadow brush. Okay, so now when you have a nice canvas, you can paint with eyeshadow. First, I'm going to start with some purple shade named Hello I've. I'm using Colourpop E19 brush, and I'm just gonna go on the crease. It is important when you do a smoky eye, you're not just going to take one solid black color and blend it everywhere. You want to build that up. Okay, I'm done with my purple shadow. In real life, this purple shadow look more pigmented and vibrant, so you really want to build up the shadow to be a little bit more pigmented than this. And now I'm going to use a flat brush like this, and I'm going to take a black shade from this palette, Troublemaker. I'm using a flat brush because I have more control of the shade, because I have a hooded eyelid. If you have a larger eyelid than me and you have a lot more workspace to do, you can go ahead and use a crease brush or any kind of fluffy brush that you use to blend your eyeshadow. I just don't born with a luxury large eyelid, so I just need to use a flat brush and work my way up slowly. And now when I get to this point, I'm going to start blend this with the purple. I'm just using the same Colourpop brush, E19 brush. This black is very pigmented. And then I'm going to use another flat brush. This is Colourpop E3, and I'm going to take Tough as Nail, this beautiful shimmer black purple iridescent. You can see the iridescent glitter. You can see the purple. Can you see that? The purple shine. So you can see a little bit of fallout here. That's why I start with my eye first. So I'm going to blend the harsh line again. I think I like this eye look. I'm going to do my second eye look off camera, and I will be right back. So you can see I have a lot of fallout. That was a lot of fallout. So I'm gonna zoom out, clean this fall out, and then I show you what foundation I'm going to use. For foundation, I'm going to be using Fit Me foundation. I'm using two shades today. I'm going to use 112 and 230, just because 112 is very light and 230 is very dark for me right now. So I'm putting this on this palette right here. This is the palette that I do it myself. I'm just using some resin and make a palette. Just going to buff out my foundation using my foundation brush. I think this foundation is still a little light, so we're just gonna go with it. I have a lot of pimple and dark spot everywhere. You know, for everyone, this foundation is full coverage, but for me, it's kind of like a medium coverage, just because I have a lot of scarring and dark pigmentation and pimple. But this is a good foundation overall. So when blend foundation on your forehead, you want to be a little bit more careful because you already done your brow. You don't want to erase that brow. You can switch to a little smaller brush if you want. So I'm just going to take my palette and go second round at my pimple spot. I think the lighting is just so horrible. Let me fix things a little bit. Okay, I think this lighting a little bit better. So here's the shadow that I talked to you guys about. So on this lighting, you really can see all my skin texture, but it's okay because we're going to cover that up with concealer. So for concealer, I'm going to use Kate Tokyo Stick Concealer, the base zero concealer. I love this concealer because it is full coverage and it is really thick. Like, you see that? That was thick. Just ignore the baby hair that I have. There's nothing I can do about it. So to blend out this concealer, I'm just going to use Mini Beauty Blender. I blend the edges first. This Mini Beauty Blender is very gross. I need to wash all of my makeup brushes. I haven't washed my makeup brushes in a decade. I feel like in a decade I haven't washed my makeup brushes. So you can see I have a line down there. It is because I don't put concealer there. So I do those in purpose. It's gonna create like a shadow and I like that. So I definitely want to go like here on the corner of my mouth. So I'm just gonna put concealer there and also kind of lift my lips a little bit. It just looks like I'm smiling and more happy. So I'm gonna put concealer at those spots and I'm not gonna blend it. I'm gonna leave it there in a minute just because I want this concealer to really dry out and it will be more coverage. So next I'm going to move on to blush. So for blush, I'm going to be using Peri Pera Pure Blush Velvet Cheek. So I'm going to be using Colourpop F20 brush. So I'm gonna go here, more to the side, because I want to lift my face. Again, you barely can see blush. I don't know. I just need to buy a new phone. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this concealer and blend it. I just blended the edges. Next, I'm going to set my face. I'm using Maybelline New York Clear Smooth All-in-One Setting Powder. I always tap when I'm setting my face with powder because I don't want to ruin my full coverage base. This day my skin being really bad, You know, I don't know what to do to stop my acne. So next, I'm gonna put some contour, and I'm also using Wet n Wild contour, and I'm using Colourpop F21 brush. So I just doesn't look as deadly as before because I have some color on my face. That was the magic of bronzer. I keep saying bronzer, it's not bronzer, it's contour. I'm always contouring my nose, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Nose contour is a little bit tricky because you can mess those up very easily. But when you learn how to do it, it was very easy. Oh, sorry, I'm using Colourpop E16 brush. And for me, I think this brush has a perfect pinch on it. Up close, you can see that here, I have here, I have a lot of blemish. Oh, don't even start about this and this. You can also contour your mouth just to make them look a little bit bigger. And next, I'm going to take my small brush and pick up the lighter shade from this contouring palette and go under the eyes. I like using this technique to brighten up my under eye. So next, I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow on my lower lash, and I will zoom you guys in. I think I'm just going to go with straight up black and go very close on my lower lash line, and I'm using Colourpop E20 brush. So if you can see here, I don't know what happened there, but I go a little bit too far, and I'm going to use E19 brush to blend this out. So I was thinking about putting some very pretty glitter shade. I'm going to be using Sassy But Sweet. Oh my god, that was so pretty. That was really pretty. So if you have a black eyeliner, you can go and use that to line your waterline, but I don't have those. So I'm just gonna leave that there. Next, I'm going to move on to mascara. I'm using L'Oreal Blush Paradise mascara. You also can add fake lashes, but I don't have those. So I'm just adding a mascara. This day, my eyelashes is a little longer than before. You can see those. It's not so long, but it's a little longer than before. Oh no, I always smudge mascara on my nose. So it's okay if you do that. You're just gonna let it dry and then you're gonna scratch that away. I did it again. What is wrong with me? So I'm going to stop there because I feel like I'm gonna smudge mascara all over my face. So I don't feel that I have a good brow day today. So I'm just going to use Lila Pouch Brow Cara. This is a tinted brow gel. If you have a bad brow day, you just use a tinted brow gel and it will make it look a little good. So this collection also came with lips. I'm very excited to try this out. It's a very pretty purple shade, and this one was just a iridescent gloss. I really like this collection because it has a lot of iridescent glitter on it. So I forgot to tell you that I do put some highlighter off camera because I forgot to record those. And I'm using Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter as always. So now let's dive into the lipstick. Oh. Oh my god! No! Only an idiot will do that. Oh my god. It is off. It is off. The smell, I think. Yeah, the smell is similar. I just feel that this one slightly smells a little strong. Wow. This lipstick was very pigmented. It really make our looks look different. I don't like the smell of this lip. I also don't like the applicator of this one, and it's really hard to outline your lips. Look at that. So I'm gonna go off camera and even out the edges of my lips, and I will be right back. So I found that this applicator make the lipstick so hard to apply. It's just very hard for me to get a clean line. You definitely need a lip liner with this, but overall the color is very good. So what did you guys think? I don't add the gloss yet because I want to see how the makeup look with just a matte lipstick. So next I want to put some lip gloss on. This lip gloss smells like nothing. Ooh. It has a similar applicator with the liquid matte one, but this one is a little bit easy to apply because you don't have to outline this. So I think I'm just going to put this on the center because I like the way it looks. So which one did you like better? I think I like it with the gloss on because it's really add something to the look. It's really add shine and glitter to the looks. You know what they say, glitter saves everything. So that's it for the video. I think I really like this look. This is a very edgy goth makeup girl look. So it's very fun to create this look because I never done this look before. So it's really fun to experiment, and I think this collab is very good. The shadow is very pigmented, and I really like the shimmer iridescent shade, the one that I use on the corner here. I really like those. So overall, thanks for watching my video. I hope you like this video. I hope you learned something helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I see you guys next time. Bye!